Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday's edition of Crafters TV. I hope the sun's shining wherever you are across the globe, because certainly here in the northeast, just in Newton Aycliffe, it's absolutely glorious. But do you know what? Even when it's glorious, it's always a lovely time to craft. Sometimes, maybe like me, you like to colour out in the sun like I was doing the other day. Maybe you prefer that shade, or maybe you prefer to be inside when it's really, really hot. That's when you can get your crafting done, of course. However you are watching us, whether, of course, it's on the big screen on YouTube, or whether it's on your phone or your device, it's an absolute pleasure to have your company. Now, Jan will be with me for the rest of the day. Unfortunately, she's absolutely fine. She's just been held up in an accident on the main road. Now, she's not involved in the accident. She's absolutely fine. She's just stuck in the traffic jam. So you've got me solo for a couple of hours on Wake Up Call. It might finish just a little bit shorter. Maybe not, but just giving you that little warning, just so we can get Jan in and ready. However, I do want you to get involved in the socials this morning. We've got Rebecca on the socials for Wake Up Call. Already so many of you are tuning in with your comments, so we'll have a little read of them just shortly. We have got Johnny is producing the show. Wee Jamie, he's directing today, and we've got Dean in the gallery as well. So, as I say, it's going to be all of us for this Wake Up Call show, and then Jan will be in for the rest of the day, where we have got a phenomenal masterclass. We still will do little demonstrations. I've been running about to make sure that we still do some little demonstrations within this show here. It's all about the cute characters, and then what we're going to do, Friday, we are going back to its usual slot for 1 week only, Colour Me Happy. And Jan's got incredible demonstrations. You know what she's like when it comes to colouring. So that's what's going to be featured all throughout today. Now, what I do want to give you a head start of anything and everything that you're going to be seeing throughout today is already there across on our website. So crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. That's where you need to go. Now, when you're there, just go into Shop the Day. That's where you're going to find everything from Wake Up Call, Masterclass, and then Colour Me Happy. If you are relatively new to us, Wake Up Call is where we give you a little bit of a preview as to what's coming up throughout the day, but we don't show everything because we don't have time. So get onto that website, get onto Shop the Day. There's still some items from last night's cartload with Ben and Debbie and myself. Yeah, you heard me right. If you didn't see that triple cartload warehouse sale, go back afterwards, because we've done a little bit of, well, musical sets, because there was 3 of us. We were just having a little change. There was 1 chair, 2 sets. You may have even seen Ben in the demonstration side. Absolutely. But we're all fighting for that chair, because it was the cushy job. It really, really was. Got to sit down and just chat away to you and have a look at that crate. Anyway, you can still go back and get some incredible deals there. What I would say as well, over the weekend, of course, we're going to be celebrating Father's Day on Sunday. I know, for those of you that, no longer have their father about, or do you know what I mean? For me, my stepdad, he is my dad. So sending love to everyone out there that is celebrating Father's Day, sending lots of thoughts to those that are, will be missing their loved ones and their father this weekend. But what we are going to be doing is do a little bit of a celebration from today all over the weekend. Across on our website on selective items, you're going to get double points. So double points on selected items across on the website. What you'll also find while you are there as well, there's a pick and mix on selected items as well. So what I would urge you to do, as I said before, when you're going to Shop the Day, just go straight onto that front page. As it opens, you're going to see them. You're going to see the double points. Click on that, the items that are then going to enable you to get your double points. And then when it comes to that pick and mix, you can actually get 5 for £20, and that's on Craft Essentials. You can even get 3 for £20 on Spectrum Noir. Or you can get 10 for £40 on Sarah's Signature collections. Now that is epic. So this is absolutely the day you're going to go onto that website, shop ahead all day today, and have a look at these deals as well when it comes to Father's Day, and of course the pick and mix. So take advantage of the Club Inspire. Right, we are going to be having a look at our pick of the day, but as I did say there, we do have Rebecca on our socials. She is saying that, she's telling me that Sarah's in. Sarah Brown's in saying, hello everyone at CCTV. Hope that Jan Jan got into work okay after seeing Craig's Instagram. Sending hugs to Jan and Craig and the rest of the CCTV team who are there today. Sending lots of hugs, love from Melbourne, Australia. So Jan's still not in just yet. She is absolutely on her way, and again, she's absolutely fine. Unfortunately, she's just been held up in an accident on the A1 here, so she's stuck in the traffic, but she will be here for masterclass and also Colour Me Happy. Carletta is in saying hello everyone from Arkansas. We've got Skimmy is saying hello crafty peeps. Lynn Blackledge, our hashtag Go Live Granny. Good morning from a sweltering Isle of Wight, full of Isle of Wight festival goers. I bet you it's busy. Isle of Wight festival this weekend. Sherry Burns is in saying good morning from sunny Indiana. Betty Gozell is saying good morning from Oklahoma. Lizzie Masters saying good morning everyone in CCTV team. Have a lovely day. We will do, thank you very much. You will have seen as well on that team selfie that I like to do. We've got Lily and we've got Sam. They're in the office. They're busy beavering away for the weekend shows. Wait till you see what's coming up. I'm not going to say any more, but they're busy beavering away, getting everything ready for tomorrow with Becky and Michelle. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be in all day with Michelle for the first two shows, and then Lily for Second Chance Sunday. We've got Robin Lavino is saying, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Garth Dobbs is saying, good morning to Jan, Craig, Rachel, and all the CCTV team. It's actually Rebecca that's on this morning, but Rebecca won't mind. She won't mind. And then Rebecca Jane is saying, can I use the smaller Gemini 2 plates, or will these not be compatible with the Gemini Junior? So, absolutely. So the Gemini Junior plates for the G2 will work within your original Gemini Junior, essentially. So all your plates, your new plates will work with your original Gemini, and then your older plates will work in our new G2 as well, as long as size dependent. Absolutely, no problem whatsoever. Right, let's get started. We have got a phenomenal pick of the day. Now, yesterday's pick of the day actually sold out, so just keep that one in mind. Now, I've not seen a configuration like this one before. This is our brand new pick of the day, which will end tomorrow morning. Now, there's not a pick of the day over the weekends. We do something different, but this will end 10:59 a.m. UK time, or while stocks last. Now, today's price, you're going to be £30 or $40. You will, of course, be in pick of the day. You're going to get double points. But if you are platinum, if you're paying that purple price, you're going to be £24 or $32. That's all very well, Craig, but what exactly is it? Now, what you are going to be getting is your Totally Tiffany. This is your rotating design board. Now, that on its own is worth $19.99 or $24.95. What you're also going to be getting is your tote bag. So this one being your Nancy tote bag. That on its own is worth $14.99 or $16.99. But this is where I haven't seen it before. And that is a configuration with your white multi-purpose cardstock. Absolute essential, you're getting that. That's worth $12.99 or $14.99. You can think of it that you're going to be getting that one for free, but you're getting all three here is today's brand new pick of the day. £30, $40, which is exceptional. You're saving $17.97 or $16.93. That means you're going to be getting the rotating design board. This is like the new and improved one. So this is your heavyweight, strong plastic. But what Tiffany and the team have done is they've given you the grids in the channels. Even stronger, more environmentally friendly as well, but you've then got that turn-in action for doing your colouring. If you want to do your upcycling, maybe you've got one or going to have one in the shed like Tiffany does, and any of her spray painting, what she just does is turns it as she sprays. Or if you are into your cake decorating, it's a really, really good item for you to pop your cakes on and then do the icing. You can use it whichever way that you want, but it's a phenomenal deal. It's pick of the day. It's only going to last for 24 hours or while stocks last. The rotating design board, Nancy tote bag, and that full pack of 300 GSM white multi-purpose cardstock. All of that for an incredible platinum price of £24, $32, and we're even giving you double points as well. Win-win. That's what we absolutely love. Check that one out on the website. You're going to find that one there. And it actually works very, very well with what we're going to show you right now. The concept of the rotating design board is actually to aid you to have ease of colouring because the board turns when you're doing the colouring. And this is what you're going to be able to do with the character gift tags. Now we do have two options for you. This one is a slightly bigger bundle and it is an everyday option. You're going to be paid, right, £19 or $25. This is a 60% saving. It's 8-piece. Now, I kind of work it out as buying 4 and you're getting 4 for free. And I'll talk you why I think that in a moment. Platinum price is £15.20 or $20. Now, what you're going to be getting is all of these. So these are pets. You are perfect. So this one here is the cat. Now, what you have got is you've got the head and the paws of the cat, but you've got the reverse of the cat as well. So there is your tag die. Now there's no cutting edge, so that could be as long as you want. It could be a bookmark if you want it to be, but you stamp the front of the cat on one side, and then you stamp the back of the cat on the opposite side, and you've got that double side. What you've then got is all these quirky sentiments, or can I be really cheeky for a Friday morning? I sometimes just use the back of the character on its own. On its own. No die, no front of the cat, just the back of that cat, and it could be a little bit of a cheeky card if you want it to be. So you've got the cat. You've also then got the bunny rabbit. Same concept, different quirky sentiments. You've got your top dog. This is the one I use a lot with just the back of the dog. Just the back of the dog. Put a little cheeky sentiment on the back of the project, and then you've then got that fun dog. Now, within this one here, what you could actually say, and I'm not going to take credit for that one, I'm going to give credit to Johnny, and I'm actually going to say it out loud. You might give it to someone that you're saying, good to see the back of you. Yeah, in a jokey way. If you want it to be a jokey way, you might want to be serious, just saying. In the wild, so you've got the unicorn there. You could have a lot of fun there with the unicorn and the glitters, of course. But then you've got the giraffe. Be like, are you having a giraffe? You've then got, look at the cute little mouse. And then you've also got the little fairy. And then you've got our elephant as well. So all of these are the exact same concept where you get the actual die, which enables you to do the tag or a bookmark, or of course you can use them in any other way. But you've got the front of the character, the back of the character, and all these quirky sentiments. Now the way that I think about, so that today's price is £19 or $25. 4 of them is just over that. 4 of them are $23.96 or $31.96. So that's for 4. So for a couple of pound more, it's working. For me, in my head, kind of works out buy 4, get 4 for free. Epic deal on that one there. We always love our characters. We'll always love our quirky sentiments. So that's what you're going to be getting from our everyday, all occasion. Even although it's absolutely roasting in most parts of the UK at the moment, what we are going to be doing is having a look at some Christmas ones too. Now, Christmas is not very far. I am saying nothing more, just other than Christmas is not very far away. Within this one here has got a 60% saving. This is your character gift tags. Now within this one here, it is actually a set of 6 with this one here. I know it says, so I think that's still our all occasion one on the screen. Christmas ones are just coming on there. Perfect, thank you, Jamie. Now this one here is a 6-pack and it's limited stock already. Limited stock, green on the screen, which means seen won't be seen. This is your 6-pack. Thank you very much, Jan. I know you're not in yet, but thank you, Jan. Christmas character gift tag collection. This one here, 6 stamp die set. This is giving you 36 elements. Exact same concept of what I showed you within the cute characters. This one's giving you the penguin. This one is giving you the little fairy. This one is giving you the gingerbread man. I'm saying nothing about the back of that gingerbread man. Johnny, cheeky monkey. We've then got our Santa Claus. I'm saying nothing about the back of that Santa Claus. And I'm definitely saying nothing about that. That's wee Jamie. That is wee Jamie to an absolute T, that is. You're going to get all of them, keeping in mind limited stock already. all characters, every single year, every single Christmas. They are not going to be outdated. £14 or $18, or a platinum price of $11.20 or $14.20. And with that one there, I kind of work out buy 3, get 3 free, because 3 of them would be $17.97 or $23.85. So I know it's a couple of pound of dollars more, but you can see where I'm going with that mindset as a crafter at home and as a customer. So limited stock on that one. Please keep that one in mind, because when I say they will work well with 2023 items, they will work very, very well. Right, let's have a look at some of our warehouse clearance items. So we have got quite a few still remaining, and this one here is, so John, is this one a 3-pack? So this is the one, the special set. Yeah, let's have a look. I've got quite a few of them all set here. If you missed them yesterday, we managed to twist Emma's arm and let us bring them back on for today's show. This is your colour blend pencils. Now it's 24 piece. Now it's a special edition set. These are not brand new colours. Please don't purchase these ones thinking they're brand new. They're just a new configuration to give you a really lovely colour theme. The colour theme's been put together by Jezza. 24 of our colour blend pencils. You've got the most incredible blend, smoothability, completely smooth as you start to lay that down, packed full pigment, but what you're not going to get is loads and loads of filler. What we mean by that is the actual colour within inside is full of that incredible colour blend centre. You've got that protective wood all the way around, top notch, top quality. This is going to work really, really well when it comes to the full colour blend range. As I did say, they're not brand new colours, but like me, when you've got a full set of something and then you get a special edition, I always need to get mine. I need to get that special edition just to have in there, because once it is gone, it's one of these special editions, it is gone. Keeping in mind the price of colour blend pencils, you're going to be $14.99 or $20.97. Special edition, you're saving a tenner or $13.98. We want you to pay less than that, which many of you will be at that platinum price, $11.99 or $16.78. Also remember, and you might not actually know this yet, and we will throw in our video later on of Club Inspire, if you purchase, or your first purchase after joining Club Inspire, you will get 20% off your first order. So let's say this is your first purchase after joining Club Inspire, which is free. You will then get this at that purple price as well. Take that into account. We'll talk you through that later on with the video with Sarah, but that one is your colour blend pencils, 24 piece, special edition, $11.99 or $16.78. Right, so we're going to go back to the party bag. I did not think this was going to be left, and we've got some, and Johnny just really emphasised there, some. This is a party bag. Now, all three of us, myself, Debbie and Ben, we all had an input as to what goes inside here. So what we're going to do is, if I remember off the top of my head, kind of like what I worked out yesterday, everything you're getting here is £50 or $70. Let's take a moment there. So you would have been £140, just over £140, and just over $187. This means you're going to be saving. Our screen's here a lot further away, and I'm getting older. I'm 38 next week, so I really need to go to the opticians again. $90.84 or $117.40. That's what you're saving. Now, what you're also going to get is an extra 50 bonus points, platinum price, £40 or $50 for all of this. Now, you're going to be getting your Spectrum Noir. This is your Mindful Mandalas. This is all about your tri-blends. This is giving you the most incredible mandala effect. This one here alone is worth £30 or $34. Now look at your platinum price. For essentially, for a £5 or more, you're going to be getting everything else within this bag here. So that is your masterful mandalas. You've got your 6 tri-blends. You've then got a couple of art liners. You've then got all these colouring sheets that are all mandala themed. And then you're also going to get inspiration and step-by-step guides as well. But in this one here, it's all from Baz Furnell, and he steps you through how to colour your mandalas. So you're also then going to be getting luxury red cardstock. I think it's strange that they've put this in here, because what colour do you use a lot at Christmas? Red luxury. What have we put in there? Essentially, for free, if you're going to think about it, you're going to be getting your red luxury card. 30 sheets, 10 shedless glitter, 10 mirror, 10 satin. It's 30 and a bit sheets because you don't include these bits on the front. So that's in there. But let's dive all the way through because there's loads in here. You've got your dancing dragonflies. This is your edgeable die. You're then going to be getting your stitched work rainbow, as I like to call it. It's from a past Sarah's signature collection. Ben was calling it all these different fancy names, Japanese terms and everything. To me, it's a stitched rainbow. That's in there, 2D embossing folder. You've then got I hate presents, said no one ever. You've then also got best gift ever, I should know, I bought it. And then you're also going to get at least it's not a gift card. Not that my brother ever watches me on the show, so apologies, Paul, but that's what you got for his birthday last week. Then we have got Paul, my brother would have been 42, Johnny. Yeah, he was 42 on the 7th of June, and then I'm 38 on the 21st of June. We're also giving you a 2D embossing folder from Sharon Callis. Now, this one here, run it through with your embossing folder, go back to Crafters TV YouTube channel last week and watch all of your Craft Your Stash. On Friday, Corin done an incredible flower form in Craft Your Stash. Take ideas and tips as what she's done, add them to the embossed folder, bang, there's your card done. Beautiful. Then you want to add a sentiment. With love and congratulations, you can add them on if you want. Think happy thoughts. As we were having fun yesterday, think happy thoughts. I was just thinking of Peter Pan, you know, when they start to fly away from the bedroom. Think happy thoughts. You're then going to get Woodland Fairy Edgeable. How elegant and sophisticated is that gorgeous fairy? Now that one there, team it with your Angel collection, use it within Christmas time, and just to say, it's nothing to do with Peter Pan, but what about thinking Tinkerbell? Think happy thoughts. There's a Peter Pan-esque inspired kind of card if you want to. You're then going to get the Knitwit. This is your rose stamp and die. You can tell that I popped that one in there. 2 elements, still going. You're then going to get your floral frame cut and emboss folder. This is your Peony one. That's in there. You've then got your balloon sentiments. Now this one here, it's your love stamp, and then you've also got the love die. Remember what I showed you on the weekend with the foil press? That die, foil it. So you've got the outline of the foil that says love, and then stamp into the middle of it. You've now got another way of using it. See what I mean by the Craft Your Stash shows were invaluable. I'm going to urge you to keep going back to them over the next few weeks and months. You've then got 16 elements from your garden gnomes. You've then got the stamps, you've got the dies, so applicable for this time of the year. You've then got your pond, you've then got the picnic basket, the wheelbarrow, you've got that wooden sign, sentiments, and the dies to go with them. And last but by no means least, I'm sure he's going to kick for this, and that is your glossy highlights, because he shouldn't have put it in. Even though he tried to justify himself last night, we were told we weren't allowed to put our glossy highlights back in, and he's put them in. He blamed Sarah and Leanne because they popped it in. Absolutely Liam. Liam's busy beavering about backstage and he's just gone like that. Do it again, Liam. Do it, Len. Just come in. What should Ben get for putting that in? Absolutely, absolutely. That sounded a bit harsh, didn't it? Are you all right? It did, yeah, I can imagine it did hurt. It did hurt. Bless. Can I just say, the guys are absolutely working rock solid for the weekend show, so don't miss them over the weekend. But you have got all of that for £50 or $70. It is while stocks last. You are going to be a platinum price of £40 or $56. And you're also going to get 50 extra bonus points as well, so keep that one in mind. Really, really good one. The chances are you will have a few of these items, like I do, but then think about the grandkids, think about gifting as well. Secret Santas, craft classes or craft crops, you can then gift them if you want to as well. That value is exceptional, so just keep that one in mind if there's a few things that's taken your fancy. Right, we have got Michelle Harris is in saying good morning all. Christy D saying good morning everyone. I'm not watching, instead of doing legal stuff at work. Honestly, well, we believe you. Yeah, we'll keep that secret. Tina N is saying, good morning all from sunny and hot Birmingham, UK. I was just in Birmingham the other day at Hobbymaker. I found a lovely, lovely big open land with a pond in that, and I went and had a wander before the show. It was beautiful. Shirley Ann's in, Jane Adams in from Las Vegas. Christine Mahoney's in saying, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Linda Bland is saying, good morning, glad Jan is okay. Hope you read my message. As a newbie to messaging in. Oh, Linda Bland, thank you so much for messaging in. It's so lovely to see you popping up. It's so lovely for you to actually take the time to message in. Jan is absolutely fine. She's just held up in traffic, but she will be here later on. Linda, how did you find us? Did you just come across us? Was it from Hobby Maker you've seen us? Is it from Sarah in QVC? Maybe it's from HSN. Maybe it's just from out and about in the stores and you've seen Crafters Companion and found Crafters TV. So let us know. Karen Wells Sorrell is in. Caroline's in from Florida. We've got Kathy Myers is saying, Craig, what type of sharpener do you use for your Spectrum Noir colour pencils? Really good question there. So we do I knew you were going to go there, Johnny and Jamie. I knew that. We do have a Spectrum Noir sharpener. Now, you might find if it might be in stock on the website. If it's not in stock at the moment, and it's not a salesy thing, it has been designed for your actual colour blend pencils. Saying that, if it is out of stock or you don't have one and you need to sharpen it, an everyday sharpener will work. But what to do for any pencil, turn the sharpener, not the pencil. So hold the pencil and turn the sharpener. That will reduce the friction and stop any snapping of the colour blend pigment. Now, with that one there, the chances of that happening are slim. There's a lot bigger chance of it happening to inexpensive pencils. So to reduce that, do it with all pencils. Just turn the sharpener instead for all pencils, stops the friction, stops the lead inside snapping, and it means you've got a longer use out of them. So hopefully that helps. Just a couple more. Sandra Dundas is saying, Craig, you are a bairn. 4 days after you turn in 38, I become an OAP. Well, you're a bairn as well, just a young bairn. And Sarah Brown is also in saying, Craig, you're doing such a great job today for being on your, oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Just to reiterate again, Jan will be in today. She's just held up in traffic, so she'll be here for incredible masterclass and, of course, Colour Me Happy. That's back for a Friday evening for 1 week only. Now, I asked for this one to be popped on. Emma said no. Johnny went, yeah, right, okay. Have to go downstairs for all of these. I went in to the craft vault, or what I class as the craft vault. This one here, actually, can I tell you something? I said last night, don't put them away. I'm going to keep them out. They were put away. Emma said no this morning. So as we explained, Emma deals with a lot of the products on her Crafters TV shows. She said this morning, no. She left. I said to Johnny, I asked last night to keep them out. And he was like, yeah, you did. So we've got them out. Now, this is a star buy. So, yes, I did say yesterday that it would end after 24 hours. Now, I'll take responsibility for that because it would have ended. But I asked for it to be kept on. That was me that asked to be kept on, and they have done. So that's why we're saying again, it's star buy for another 24 hours. So I don't want anyone to get confused and think, well, they just said it should have gone. I personally asked for it to be kept on. Now, this is your Gilding Flakes. Now, you're going to be getting the Carnival, and you're going to be getting the Blush. Now, each of these individually, off the top of my head, are worth $14.99 or $19.95 each. But for $18.98 or $21.92, for a couple of pound more or a couple of dollars more, you're getting the Carnival, you're getting the Blush, and you're getting the key adhesive tool set as well. So what does that mean you're getting? You are getting 50ml pots of the Carnival. Midnight Mauve, Deep Iris, Lapis Blue, Rose Gold, Soft Rose, and Pretty Pink. Now, I will suggest and recommend go to the supermarket and get the inexpensive, sandwich containers, the small one. If you are using takeaway containers, please do thoroughly wash it out to take away any fat or that, then decant them. Because once you open these, you will not get the flakes back in because they expand. Now, your double-sided adhesive sheets, your red liner tape, double-sided tape, your tape runners, you can go in and create all the incredible effects. However, this one alone, this is worth $7.99 or round about $10. Now, you're getting 3 sponges. Cut it in half, that gives you 6, 1 for each. That's going to be your little soft sponge to take all the excess off. You've got a little blank ink pad. It's just a bit of foam, no ink, no colour, no nothing. And then what you've got is what I call a stay sticky glue. Now that glue will not dry until you put something on it. So what do? You put the glue onto the sponge, and then what you do is you take that little sponge applicator, stamp it onto your stamp as if you're adding ink, press the impression onto your card, let it set for a few seconds, and then start to go over and flake the Gilding flakes over the top. So all of your stamps now become an absolute gorgeous flake outline. It is absolutely beautiful. It's so much fun. Please don't have a fan on, and please switch off your air conditioning for you guys stateside, because it does start to blow about. And do breathe, try not sneeze. If you do, sneeze in the other direction. You'll do it once and you'll never do it again. Trust me, because it happened to me. They're so light and flaky. But the value of these ones here is phenomenal. This is why I want to add them back again today. $18.98 for all of this, $21.92 with a platinum price of £15.18 or $21.92. Please keep in mind, just one of them alone is worth $14.99 or $19.95, give or take a few cents. So it's a great, great deal. That's absolutely going to be my deal of the day. Go onto our YouTube channel and you'll be able to find lots of different ideas and inspiration. Excuse me a second, I'm just going to take a very quick drink, just because I am just on my own for a wake-up call. Just wake-up call. Jan will be in just shortly. Right. 43% off the original Academy of Colour. Now, this is a 124-piece Academy of Colour. This is giving you your markers, your stamps, your tools, and more. Now, when it comes to this one here, can I just check, Johnny, is it just this actual box, or will you get... So you do get, now, yeah, so you get the big binder folder as well. So you can start to store all your stamps, you can store all of the elements that you've got, you can keep what you've coloured and learnt from Leanne. Now, I'm going to say something that Debbie actually dropped a clanger last night on purpose, and I'm going to say it. If you get your hands on this, scan the QR code, right? Not only does that open up the education for this one, it opens up the education for the other one. Just keeping that in mind. So even if you don't have any of the add-ons of the Academy of Colour, you can absolutely follow along with Leanne on the future education as well, because a QR code opens them all. But this is from the original set. This is from the original where it began. £85 or $115. Platinum price of £68.92. Now, this is not coming from me. This is coming from all of you at home that have said that the price that you've paid on this is worth the actual education cost from Leanne. All of that education from Leanne is no additional cost. However, so many of you said it's so informative that you would have paid that money just for the education alone. Now, you're going to be getting all of your, this is your duo colour alcohol markers. You've then also got your duo, so that was your alcohol markers. This is your aqua markers. You're also going to be getting 2 really sophisticated black Spectrum Noir paintbrushes. You're going to get a water spritzer and a white opaque pigment pen. So if you see us doing our our white drops, you know, that preserving the highlight. If you don't preserve the highlight yourself, come in, pop it in yourself with a little bit of a pigment white pen. That's in there. Then what you've got within the education is all of these stamps. Now, all of these stamps serve a purpose. And with these ones here, for instance, this one with the doggy, why have you got a heart, a cylinder, a circle, and a triangle? Because what Leanne does right at the start is she teaches you the shading of the sunlight or the moonlight on a heart, something that is a cylinder shape, something that's a circle shape, and then something that's a triangle. Once you've mastered those 4, you can start to bring them in to all of your other images. For instance, you can then start to learn from the circle and bring that in to the cherry. What you've then also got is lots of florals. And then what you've also got is your fairies, you've got the face, you've got your hair as well as a few additional techniques that you can do with the flowers there. So they're all used within the education that Leanne gives you. You also then get alcohol marker card. So this is your top-notch quality alcohol marker card. You're also going to get your watercolor card, and you're also going to get a really, really thick acetate sheet. Now, please don't use that for anything such as shakers, etc., etc. That's there for you to do your blending on, and Leanne will talk you all the way through that. You are getting the big folder divider. Now that's going to enable you to store all of your stamps. Not only that, if you have gone for any previous add-ons or you do treat yourself to a few that we've got left over, this is where you've then got the index cards, you've got the pockets. So when I say, when you're starting to learn with Leanne, even if the bit of colouring you start with, you think it's awful, you don't like it, keep it in the folder and binder, because what you then do is you follow your journey as to where you started when colouring and then where you've ended up after following Leanne. Even if you feel as though you're experienced, Leanne teaches you lots of other hints and tips as well. So it's not just the binder, it's not just the full set of tools, you're getting all of these hours and hours and hours of education from Leanne. And what's best as well, you've got no presenter interrupting her, she just does all the education and gives you ideas, hints and tips. Right, what we are going to do is we're going to then have a look at a few items that we are going to be featuring within Colour Me Happy. Now, we've got some paint markers, but these just are not any old paint markers. These are your metallic paint markers. Now, within these ones here, it's working out that you buy 2 and then you're going to get 1 free. You're getting copper, you're getting gold, and you're also going to get silver. Now, what you are going to be paying is $19.98 or $23.98. To me, metallic markers, Spectrum Noir, and 3 for the price of 2, that's exceptional with that 30% saving. But you're going to be even better at $15.98 or $19.18 for you guys stateside. All there across on the website. Please don't forget, for all you guys Central Europe, it's there for you as well on .eu. That's where you need to go to find your deals. We love our classics. This is a 60-piece classic marker collection. Now, it's actually 5 collections, but within each one there, it's going to tally up to 60 pieces because you've got 12 pens in each pack. £69 or $111. You're saving over 30%. Now, if you are platinum, that then comes down to £55.20 or $88.80. Now this one, it is your classic, so it's all about blending, it is all about shading, but what you're also then going to be able to do when it comes to these ones here is colour your gems, colour your ribbon, colour your embellishments. Because it's alcohol markers, you can do all of that. Exceptional value at £55.20 or $88.80. This is across on the website for you to have a look at and shop the day. What about some illustrators? So if you ever get confused about our alcohol pens, I always say I start with the tri-blends, I moved into your classics, and then you're moving into the illustrator pens because these are your Japanese nibbed brushes. Now within these ones here, you're going to be getting your Duo Tip Artist marker pens, 48 piece, at £65 or $110. You're saving $34.96 or $69.96. That is exceptional in my eyes because not only is it Spectrum Noir, the best of the best from Leanne herself, a platinum price of £52.88. Absolutely exceptional. They're all there across on crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. Go into shop the day. I always urge you as well, while you're there, have a little peruse at the download sections. See the download elements that you can colour in. There's manuals there. There's your fussy cutting that you can do. And then you can even use your illustrator pens on some of the downloads. but that's where you need to go. Keeping in mind as well that we've got double points on selective items celebrating Father's Day. That starts today and runs all weekend, so have a look there. When you go onto the website, you are going to find that icon that you just click onto. The other thing that we've got going as well at the moment is a pick and mix. Now you're going to find that there on our website as well. Just see where it says pick and mix, click on that one, and you can do exactly that. You can have a little pick and a mix when it comes to different values across on our website, so have a look at that one. But we're going to go back to our actual tags now. So I've come to the other side here because we're going to do a little bit of both with myself. Just to say as well, I know I said it at the start, but I do have yourself and Rebecca for company, and we also have Johnny and Jamie in the gallery as well. Is Dean in the gallery? Dean's in there as well, overwatching the two of them as well. So, cute character tags. Well, we'll have a look at these ones here and do a little bit of a demonstration. Let's do it. Tell you what, let's just do a very quick read of the comments, because I appreciate the fact so many of you come in to keep me company, and I really want to read what you're all saying. We've got Jane Adams is saying, Craig, I think you would love the new WWE belt special edition for the Golden Knights winning the Stanley Cup. I've heard about it, but I've not seen it. Jane, if you can, send me a picture on social. Don't worry if you can't. I can always go into Google or YouTube or anything like that and have a look, but that would be nice. Paw Print ×4, good morning from South Carolina. Alicia is saying, hi Craig, how much glue do you put on the sponge? Really, really good question. So for the very first time, what you want to do is you really want to get that glue soaked in to the sponge. Remember, it stays sticky. It's not going to dry as long as you keep that cap on there. So you want to then really soak that sponge until no more is then going to be absorbed. And then every time thereafter you go to use it, you're just popping a little bit extra on there. So don't be fair to put a lot on to start with. That's what you want to do. But then every other use after that, you're just doing a little bit of a top up. I have used them on Crafters TV in the past. Some of us have as well. Sarah has as well. Just have a look on YouTube. We've then also got Sandra Dundasa saying, I have two separate sharpeners, one for aqua pencils, both are Spectrum Noir, and I collect the shavings. Use the aqua shavings to create pretty backgrounds. Really good idea, Sandra. Really good. Sandra Goslin Smith is saying the Academy of Colour has taught me to colour, and I'm only a fraction of the way through. I actually feel proud of my stuff. I've done it now as opposed to just looking at it like it's been done as an 8-year-old. I could only imagine how gorgeous it looks, Hannah. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting everyone else know that's maybe thinking about going into the Academy of Colour with that epic deal today. Check it out. It is there on the website. We'll showcase it later on again. Kathy Bear is saying, love the brush nibs, so much fun to use, Academy of Colour. And we've also got Christine Mahoney saying, Craig, you are the bomb, doing a great job going solo, glad Jan's okay, just good she gets there safe. Absolutely, and that's what we've said to Jan. That's what Johnny said, you know, please don't worry, please don't panic, please don't rush, you will get here when you get here, as long as you're absolutely safe, and she will be here for Masterclass and Colour Me Happy. So, right, okie doke, let's have a look at our tags here, because these are the ones where we've got our cute character tags. Now it is the 8-pack, so I'm going to use the unicorn here. So let's take these ones out, and what I have got is I've got some Nina cardstock, and it is a literal kind of rough strip, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the actual die off here. Now with the die, you've got the cutting edge all the way round, and you've got the little circle dot that die cuts out, but there's no cutting edge down here. That means you can make it as long as you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it on to this little strip here. I'm going to take my low tack tape, and then I'm just going to secure that. So if we take that one, and then we're just going to press it down. Now I'm going to use my Gemini 2, so we're just going to layer it up as normal. But as you can see, what's so much fun about these, and why I think the kiddies love these, is they fit on your Gemini Mini as well. So whether you're using the G2, the OG, whether you're using the Junior, or even your Gemini Mini, it fits in all of them. So let's do frosted, let's do magnetic, and then let's do top plate. We're going to then feed that one in. And because it's the G2, what I'm doing with the Gemini Junior plates is just putting them face on. Don't need to turn them round. You can if you want, but I'm just going face on. So let's take the actual tag out now. So if we take that one off, you can see what we've then got is our die cut outline, but then what we've also got is no cutting edge all the way down. So what we're going to do, just to say, Jan has arrived safe and sound. She's just popped up at the window, so she has arrived safe and sound. But what we're just going to do is we're just going to extend that cut. So we're just going to come all the way down, and I'm just going to neaten that up ever so slightly. If you find it easier, you can just tear that bit off, and then what we're going to do is we're going to extend that cut once again. So what we're just going to do is work that all the way down, and there is my tag as long as I want. So I can shorten it if I want. It could be even longer if I wanted to. But what we are just going to do is we're going to pop that one down. Let's go in now, and I'm going to need my alcohol-proof ink pad. So let's use Noir Black. Then we're going to let's use our large stamping platform for this one, because we're going to come in, and then what we're going to do is let's turn it around, let's place that on, and then I'm going to go in, just hold that, secure that with a few discs. We then need the stamp. So we're going to come in with the stamp here, and then on the front, we're then going to go in, and you can see how it positions just perfectly around the die cut edge. So what we can then do is use our stamping platform, and as you can see by the sides, you can absolutely use your 4x4 if you want. We're then just going to ink it up with our Noir Black, and I'm going to use our alcohol pen, so therefore I'm using my alcohol proof. Then what we're going to do is we're going to press. We're just going to press that in, and then we're going to remove that. Now we've got our unicorn on the front. Now what I would recommend is do this again, and then stamp on the back with the back of the unicorn, and then stick them together. The reason being, I am going to stamp on the back just to show you how it works. But of course, if I do this on that one strip, your alcohol pens do bleed through. So therefore, when you come and colour on the back side of the unicorn, you might get that little bit of bleed colour from the front. So if you do it on two separate pieces, stick them together, like I'll show you in a moment. But I am purposely just going to go straight on the back so I can show you the concept of these. The back of the unicorn also sits nicely around that cut edge. We're then going to go in with our stamping platform, and then we're just going to press that one into place, lift, and then we can then ink up our unicorn. But could you imagine stamping with your Duet ink pads? How fab would that look when it comes to the unicorn? Or your heat embossing? Or come in with your Stay Sticky pen after you've stamped, colour in with your Stay Sticky pen, and then go in with the Gilding Flakes. That would look fab. Now I've just missed the little hoof there, so I'm just going to go back and press, and now we have then got the front of our unicorn, and then we've also got the back of our unicorn. So what I'm then going to do is let's move that out the way. Let's do a little bit of colouring. So I tell you what, let's use Academy of Colours. So I'll show you the ones that's already been done, because I have to say, of course, because all this was last minute, I didn't prep this one. Our Tracy very, very kindly found me this pack there that I can then use. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a little bit of cardstock to colour onto. So let's go in with our Academy of Colour, and let's go in with one of the Duet pens. So we're going to use the Purple Violet, and the pens here, they're called your duo colour because what you've got is your duo of colours essentially. You've got your PV1 and your PV2, which is two tones of the pink. So let's go in and, tell you what, let's actually use, let's go and colour the back, because I think the back of the unicorn is really, really fun, really, really cute. So I'm going to go in here, and then, in actual fact, I'm going to change my mind. Let's go in with the Tulip and the Begonia, which is BP1 and BP3. So we're just going to go in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that light tone. You've got that gorgeous little brush nib too. So we're just going to go in. Let's actually do a couple at a time, because they're quite small components. Now this is the all occasion or everyday that I'm using. This is your character gift tags where you're getting 8 stamp sets, but in total you've got 48 elements because you've got a mix of your stamps and your dies. You're going to get them all for £19 or $25. You're actually going to be saving $28.92 or $38.92. Now that value is epic, but we want you, like many will be, paying that purple platinum price. You're then going to be getting all of that for £15.20 or $20. They're all there on Shop the Day. You've got the cat, you've got the dog, you've got the mouse, you've got the elephant, you've got the giraffe, you've also got this unicorn plus 1 or 2 more. So they're all there for you to take advantage of. We also have, but it's limited stock, we also have a Christmas set. You've got a 6-pack of Christmas characters. You've got Santa, you've got an elf, you've also got an angel, and you've got 3 other ones as well. So you've got the option for them. They're there, but please keep in mind those ones are your limited stock ones. So there's not many of them to go around. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a darker colour here. So I'm going to go in with the deep pink, which is PV4. The colours I'm using are from the very, very first, the original Academy of Colour. So you can get that for £148.64, or for you guys stateside, £197.25. Well, that's the usual price. That's what you would usually be, but today you're going to be £85 or $115. And then that means that you're getting a 30% saving, and that's not even taking into account your Club Inspire discount as well. So you're going to find out on the website. Once you're in and add that to your basket, your platinum price is going to come up. But here we go. What we can then do is, we could do a little bit more, but I am just going to come in now with the Ice Grey 2 and Ice Grey 5. So I'm just going to go in with the Ice Grey 2, and I'm just going to come round the edge, because my unicorn would be white to me, and anything that's white, like snow or snowman or unicorn or a cow or anything like that, I tend to just go around with a little bit of the grey. You might be colouring marshmallows that Johnny just said there. Marshmallows, ice and water I tend to do with an Ice Grey 2. You can do it with a very light blue as well. But you can see the idea as to where I'm going within this one here. You start to build up that colour and see what I mean about bleeding through. So that's how I would highly recommend that what you're going to then do is you're going to do one, and then you're going to do a separate one. And because these match, what happens is once you've coloured them in, you're then going to stick them together. You're not going to see any bleed work. What it also does is it creates extra strength and construction. Now remember this one, Tracy very kindly found this pack for me, so the colours have been different, but it lets you see how you can get creative with the gift tags, or a bookmark, or it could be a pop-in for one of your memory books. But remember as well, it can be as long as you want. You just need to cut it to the size that you need. And then all that you're going to do is then you can come in with one of the little quirky sentiments, add it to a little gift box. How cute is that? Be a unicorn in a field full of horses. I totally agree. Isn't that a nice sentiment? Really, really nice, really, really different, but that's how you're going to be able to use all of the character gift tags. Remember, you've got that all occasion set where you're going to be getting the 8 sets. In total, that's giving you 48 elements, which are a mix of the stamp and the dies, £19 or $25 for all of it, but it is a platinum price of £15.20 or $20. It is there on crafterscompanion.co.uk.com, or for you guys centraleurope.eu. There is the Christmas version as well with a 6-pack, but that is limited stock, so please keep that one in mind. That's there on Shop the Day, as is this, Academy of Colour, all the other things I've shown you, so much more that myself and Jan are going to be showing you when it comes to Masterclass, and also, of course, Colour Me Happy this evening on this Friday edition of Crafters TV. Rightio, remember how I was telling you about Club Inspire beforehand and how you can get 20% off your very first order? Well, the boss is also in today, beavering about, but here she is on this little video to tell you all about Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire. the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi everyone, I'm Lily. I've been part of Crafters Companion for about a year now. Can't believe it's been that long. It's absolutely flown by. How did my crafting journey start? Well, I have to say I've always been creative. I've always loved drawing, painting, making cards. I sort of started that when I was very, very young, making all my handmade Christmas cards, birthday cards, thank you cards, and from then on in it pretty much just stuck. So where am I from? So I currently live about 2 miles actually from head office here in County Durham, but I'm actually from Sheffield. Something that's really sort of close to my heart from where I'm from is the fact that we've got the Peak District just on our doorstep. Crafty inspirations, that's an interesting one. I have to say I'm inspired by so many different things. I'm inspired just by the team we have here at Crafters Companion. The craft experts are so inspiring. I learned so much from watching them, from sharing our ideas together, and I've actually watched the team on telly for so many years, even before I first come here. And I remember the first time sort of stepped through the doors here at the CTV studios, I was completely starstruck. And as well, our community that we have, our Crafters Companion family, that wider family that we interact online, you guys emailing into the shows, leaving all the comments, leaving pictures of your creations, I find so inspiring as well. It's a community where we all feed off of each other, a lovely, big, welcoming community. So I'm inspired by all you guys at home as well, which I think is absolutely lovely. What do I do apart from crafting? Well, I absolutely love running. I love being out in the open spaces, come rain or shine or snow or hail or whatever the weather throws us. So what does make Crafters TV so special? Well, I'm going to have to go with a very corny, very cheesy answer, but it is true. It's you guys at home, it's the viewers. If it wasn't for you guys watching, your amazing interaction, all your lovely comments, your feedback, your mates that you send through, Crafters TV would not be the same. We wouldn't be here without you guys at the end of the day. Ooh, big crafting fails or accidents on screen. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've had anything too disastrous. I'll be back on next week and I'll have a crafting disaster. You watch now.
Again, thank you so much for keeping me company. For anyone that's just tuning in going, I thought Jan's meant to be on today. Jan is in the building, she's safe and sound. It took her 4 hours to get here instead of an hour and a half. She was absolutely fine. Unfortunately, she and so many others were stuck in traffic. Unfortunately, there was some kind of accident on the A1 and Jan was stuck in the traffic. But she is in the building. But what we've said, you know, just so that she can get a cup of tea, because you can have a little sip because it's been a long time in the car, I'll finish the rest of Wake Up Call just on my own. We're still doing demos. We're going to have a look at the Gilding Flakes. But Jan can just have a little rest and then she's going to be ready for masterclass and then Colour Me Happy as well. So she will be in the rest of this show. So we're going to work her hard afterwards. I love working with Jan. I cannot wait until we're back together again, because just like you, I get so kind of engrossed with what she's doing and her techniques and how she explains it. A lot of you saying, yay, Jan is in, because she popped up at the window just beforehand. We've got Trinkles Gardens and Home Life is saying, good morning everyone, from Irene in Georgia. Oh, Irene in Georgia. Oh, Sandra Dundas, I might have known. Who was the first person to say, Craig, step away from the elephant? We know what happened to a previous elephant stamp, didn't we? Yeah, that was my blooper. Yeah, Nelly the squashed elephant. Say no more, it's on YouTube. I think it's on Ben's social as well. I think it's on Debbie Robinson's too. Kathy Lear is saying, glad to hear Jan has arrived safely. Have a wonderful remaining of the day. You too, Kathy. We've got Colleen Passardi is saying, good morning from Florida. usually I would say I wish I was in Florida, and I do, but then we've got gorgeous weather as well. So yeah, it is, Jamie. Yeah, Jamie's saying our heat's different to across there. Totally is. We don't have air conditioning, or we're doing a studio, but at home. And do you know something? I've seen a few things kind of on TikTok and that. A lot of people stateside think that we have air conditioning in the UK in our homes, and we don't. No, it's only in like office buildings or studios. We don't have air conditioning. You know, some of the rich and fancy will put air conditioning into their homes, but as a general, no, we don't have anything. The guys have just said what I was about to say. We just stick with desk fans. You can't see mine, but mine's is just at the corner. Mine's on, Johnny, full blast. Can't hear it, can you? Brilliant, yeah. Yeah, it's from that channel with the 3 letters that I always buy from. QVC, let's face it, let's just say it. Lisa Harmon is saying, I received the first of my orders from the USA warehouse with the Stars and Stripes goodie bags. Oh my gosh, that was just less than a week ago. That was fab. My granddaughter came over and we made a beautiful card for her friend. So much fun. Oh, Lisa, did you take a picture? Could you send it to us if you did? I'd love to see what your granddaughter had made. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Would like to see it. Might not show it within Wake Up Call, but if you do send it through, what we'll do is we'll wait until either Masterclass or Colour Me Happy when Jan's in, and we'll have a look at it. Goes for anyone else as well. Send them in. Colleen, morning Craig. Yes, it's nice here in Florida, but it's been very hot. Love my air conditioning. The hotter the better for me. Hotter the better. Oh, Jamie, I will not tell Colleen to stop rubbing it in. Don't be like that, Jamie. Poor Colleen. Don't have to call me out. Jamie, I'm on my own. I'm calling you out. No, I'm just joking to you. Right, let's have a look. Oh, he's just gone, whoa. Let's have a look. Metallic markers now from Spectrum Noir. So we did verbally touch upon them before, but here they are. You're buying 2. You're getting 1 for free. Now these are, yes, your paint markers, but these are your metallic paint markers. Now you've got silver, you've got gold, and you've got copper. Now within each of the pens, so within each set, they're different nibs. So what you have got is within each one, you're going to be getting a 7mm superfine, which is a great one to do your handwriting with for your greeting cards. You're also going to get a 3mm fine bullet nib, and then you're also going to get a 4mm chisel. So that's the 3 that you're getting in each set. Now, yes, they're metallic, but they are, of course, your paint markers. So think of all the things that we've shown with our colour versions that we've had, where you can go onto material, you can go onto stonework, you can go onto glass, you can go onto so many hard surfaces. One of the things that were used for a lot was, back in that time of COVID, where people would go out for a walk and they would doodle and draw on stones, and then they would leave them, and it was kind of like a collection. You'd pick them up, move somewhere else, leave it, that sort of thing. Great for things like that, and I know so many people still do that nowadays. But you are getting all 3 of them. You're going to get them all at $19.98 or $23.98. You're saving over 30%. It's working out that you're buying 2 and you're getting 1 for free. What I mean by that is 2 sets and 1 for free. But with a platinum price of $15.98 or $19.18, cross there on the website as well for you to check out. So that's 1 from Spectrum Noir. Let's have a look at our Illustrator pens here. Now this one is our 3-pack of Illustrators, and are your creme de la creme when it comes to alcohol colouring. So this is the way that I think about it. I love my tri-blends and I use them day in, day out. But I think of it as our tri-blends, you transition into your classiques, then you transition into your Illustrator pens. Illustrator pens, they've got a really, really fine nib, but what they've also got as well is a brush nib. There's a Japanese flexible brush nib here. Now these are perfect for movement. So anything such as the hair, the fur on an animal, the trees, the bushes, foliage, anything like that, where you get that movement because you do a flicking action. I don't always do a flicking action with these. Sometimes I colour just like I would do with my blend pens, but they are alcohol based. So that is why I think Tri-Blends, Classics, and then Illustrators. You can absolutely jump straight to your Illustrators if you want to. So what you are going to be getting is you're going to be getting, just to say, you will be getting 4 sets. I've got 3, but you will be getting 4 sets here. So you will be getting your, you're going to be getting your, so I'm missing the figures. So you're going to get the figures, you're also getting landscape, seascape and sketching as well. So that is your 4 sets. It's giving you 48 pens, £65 or $110. You're saving $34.96 or $69.96, but your platinum price is going to come down even more to that today's price of £52 or $88. So that's your Illustrator pens you might want to go for. So that is these ones. Then we're going to have a look at our Aqua Blend pencils here. Now within these ones here, this is giving you your 72 pencils. This one's giving, it says buy 2, get 1 free within this set here. Now these ones here, buy your Spectrum Noir. These are Aqua pencils. So these ones here means that these are water-based. Now it's an out of this world deal, which means it's 24 hours only, or while stocks last. So with this one here, you're going to lay down that colour. You're going to go in with a water brush, a paintbrush and water, or your clear sparkle overlay. Absolutely beautiful if you start to use your clear sparkle overlay. You're starting to pull and blend that colour together. You can mix the colours together. You're getting the Essential collection. You're also getting the Landscape collection. And then you're also going to be getting your Portrait collection. So this is one of these where you may be in the Academy of Colour and you've done the education from Leanne and now you want to go even one step further with your water-based pencils, your aqua-based pencils, and start to learn and do different techniques. Because this is the one where if you do happen to sharpen them, keep the shavings and then put them onto watercolour cards, spritz with water, and as I like to call it, you get sort of like a firework effect where it just all explodes all over the background. It's super, super cool. But it is, as I say, working out that you buy 2, you get 1 for free, £48 or $58. If you are platinum, that's then going to come down to £38.40 or $46.40 for all of these. Now, when I say there is an abundance of hours of tuitions across on our YouTube channel when it comes to anything Spectrum Noir and Crafter's Companion, but just pop in your Aqua pencils in that search engine on YouTube, on Crafters TV, you're going to get so much education, of course. It is an out of this world deal, which means it's going to last only 24 hours or while stocks last. So keep that one in mind. Now, when you are going to be doing your stamping, you will need to clean your stamps. I say you will. It's very bad at not cleaning the stamps. Well, I wasn't until, or I was bad at not cleaning them, until we got our stamp cleaning set. Now, not only is it the set, but you're getting the stamp cleaning solution as well. So within this one here, it launched within our birthday event last year, our 17th birthday event, and then it sold out. We got it back and it sold out. And then the liquid came in and it sold out. And then the platform came in and that sold out. So we've got the full set again. Stamp cleaning station and solution. Within this one here, you're going to be £20 or £20.98 or $27.90. Within this one, that means your platinum price is going to be $16.78 or $22.32. When it comes to your actual stamp cleaning station, one side is a soft foam and one is more of that kind of, it's not a hard brush kind of feel to it. In actual fact, let's just open this one because what it is a double. So you've got your cleaning side and then you've got your dry side, and it does say clean and dry. So you're going to spritz your solution onto the stamp, ideally do it onto your stamp, and then you're going to rub it and clean it. And then once you've got the ink off, you're then going to go over to the dry side, rub it, and you're going to dry it off. This will get really, really dirty, and you can just take this out and then just wash this under warm water, let it dry, and then that's good for you to then start cleaning again. But it will stay dirty, so don't worry and don't panic, but that side is for cleaning. So spritz your stamp with a solution, and then you can then come along and clean it and then dry it. So that one there, £16.78 or $22.32, platinum price, just about got that one there, across on the website as well, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. Let's have a look Gilding Flakes that I love. We're actually going to have a little play with these ones here when it comes to the Gilding Flakes. Now within the Gilding Flakes, just one pack of those flakes would be $14.99 or $19.95. You're going to get 2 packs of your Gilding Flakes, which is then going to give you 6 colours, but you're also going to be getting your tool set as well. I say your tool set, it is your actual Stays Sticky glue. You've then got the little sponge applicator to then wipe off any of the excess flakes, and then you've got what looks like a white ink pad, but it's actually a dry ink pad. You're going to decant the glue into that, and then you can stamp all your stamps out with. The whole lot, $18.98 or $21.92. You're saving $18.99 or $21.93. Your platinum price means that's going to come down to $15.18 or $17.54 for all of that. So we're going to have a play with them actually. And in actual fact, before we do that, let's just have another little look to see what you're all saying. Marianne Mazer is saying, good morning everyone from New Jersey. Glad Jan is okay. Hope everyone is well. I'm very well, thank you very much. Johnny, how are you on this fine Friday? He's very good, thank you very much. Jamie? He's feeling grand, he is. Dean? Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Happy team here today. See what happens when the sun comes out? We've got Colleen Cowell-Passardi is saying, glad Jan has arrived safely. Lynn Morton is saying, good morning, Craig, Team Social and all the CCTV team, just up in sunny Newcastle. Melanie D, awesome prices for these illustrators. They absolutely are. Sandra Dundas is saying, I love my watercolour pens and pencils. Sandra's also saying, I have cut a piece of acetate to protect the clean side of the stamp cleaner from the dirty side. That's a really good idea. Really, really good idea. Like that. I'm going to take that top tip, Sandra, and do exactly the same. And Lynn Morton is saying, our Craig is looking lovely today, as always. Can I just say thank you? Because I had a lot of comments yesterday on the photo saying, Craig, you're looking really, really well. I am feeling really, really good. Thank you so much for all your comments yesterday. See what happens when the sun's out, makes you happy, you're in work crafting away, so it's lovely. Hope you're all well too. But let's get diving into these Gilding Flakes. I have left my fan on the other side of the studio here. No, purposely, Johnny, purposely. I don't want my fan to be blowing all the flakes about. No, no, no. Johnny thought that I had left it over there and I was wanting it. No. This occasion, I don't want it. It's going to blow the flakes away. Right, let's have a look. Let's go in now with a piece. This is just our white multi-purpose card. Remember, you are going to get a pack within our brand new pick of the day as well, with that rotating design board and the Nancy tote bag. But it is just our white multi-purpose. Let's also then go in with some of our red liner tape. Now, you can absolutely do this with your double-sided tape runner if you want to. You can do it with your adhesive sheets if you want to. But let's just go in with our red liner tape. So what we're going to do is I've got some different widths here, and I'm going to create a little bit of a background. So we're just going to go in, and we're just going to take our scissors, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to go and I'm just going to roughly snip at the moment, at the end, and then we can then come along and then we can chop all that excess off. So what I'm doing, this one here is a 12mm red liner tape. So I'm just going to randomly start to apply this in a diagonal direction. Let's go in now with a 6mm one. So let's find the end of this one. And it doesn't have to be red liner. You can use your double-sided tissue tape that I love to use quite a lot. That will absolutely work. So let's go in as well and do a little bit of a background and then snip all these off. And then we're just going to work that on. You can start to do plaid effects. You can start to do tartan effects if you want to. You can go diagonal. You can go crisscross. You can then come along. What about putting your double-sided adhesive sheets on the back of a piece of red liner tape and actually not even pop it on the back of your cardstock. Just cut out a load of circles with your double-sided adhesive sheets, with your dies, and then take the backing off of one side, apply all the circles all over your cardstock, remove the top layer of your double-sided adhesive sheets, and then you'll have lots and lots of round sticky dots that you can then come along and apply your flakes to. That would work in so many other shapes too. But I'm just going to leave it at that, and then what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to make sure that that is then all pressed down. Let's just lift this up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim all that excess. Now, it will stick to your Crafter's Companion scissors, like you can see, but all you're just going to do is peel it off because they're non-stick. So as you can see there, it just peels off, no problem. So it's not as if you're going to struggle to get them all off. So what we can then do is then finish all that off. So we're just going to cut all them off, work our way around so it's nice and smooth. Let's take all that off, even although I don't need my scissors. So what we've then got is a nice flush edge to edge when it comes to our red liner tape. So let's just take that little rogue piece off here. So if we just take that one off, and then what I'm going to do once again is let's just go in with our bone folder. And then what we're going to do is take all that off, well, we're going to burnish all that down. And then what we can then do is then finish off there. See you after this break, see you later on. But no, joking aside, we're going to carry on. Can you imagine, even if that was just strips of red cardstock, how cool would that look? So use all of your cardstock. Good call, Jamie. Jamie's saying your luxury cardstock that's in that party bag, you could be doing that. Some shedless glitter, some mirror, some satin. So don't use or don't waste any of your scraps. Keep them. Right, here we go. Are we ready? And I would do this on a day that Tracy's in, wouldn't I? Can I just say I did not open the foam pad bundle that we had yesterday with her kind little note, which is still here. So I'm going to show you because I will take the flak for opening foam pad bundles. So we showed you this one yesterday. The deal might still be on across on our website. It is still on. Full pack of small foam pads. You're getting a tape runner and an all-purpose glue. And Tracy had left a little note. Please don't open the foam pads, Tracy, and a kiss. So we got please and we got a kiss from Tracy, or I did, because she knew that I'm the one that would open the foam pads. So Gilding Flakes on the foam pads as well. Works an absolute treat. It looks super, super cool. But here we go, let's dive in. So we're going to go in and take our pokey tool. And I'm going to take just selective ones. We're going to do one colour at a time. I'm not taking off any specific backing. I'm just going to randomly take off a few. So we can take these ones off here. And then what we can then do is we can then take this one. I'm just looking to see if we happen to have a little spare sponge, so we don't need to use that one. No, we don't, so I'll just use the one that's in this pack here. So let's take this one. And, oh yeah, one's already been used. So this is what I mean by you don't need a full one. So what to do is just chop it in half. You'll then have 6. So three of the other, you've got a foam for each of them. So I've got one of them here. Now I am going to do what I said not to do, and I don't have a container to decant these into. So I'm just going to do a little at a time. So if I take this one off, the lid here, and then we're going to take that top bit off. And then what we're then going to do is then I'm just going to pop all this excess. Now with a bigger container that I've got at home, because this was last minute planned, I didn't obviously bring in my containers. Otherwise what I would just do is dip this whole cardstock into the container and then just scrape off all the excess. But what we can do now is we can then just go in and then take all of that excess flakes off. Now, because of the static, it will start to stick to some of the backing of the other red liner, but that's absolutely fine because your little sponge is going to take a lot of that off. So then all that I'm going to do is use the sponge to then scrape all of this one over the back, and then we're just going to rub with the sponge. So what we can then do is then come along, and then I'm just going to tap some of that off. I'm going to get as much of that off as possible. If you find that you get any of your flakes that stick to your glass mat, your stamp cleaner will help take that off as well. Or if you've still got, which many of us do, hand sanitizer, that will work. Or nail varnish remover, or stick away will also work. So give them a shot. So we've got one colour here. Let's then decant all of that into here. Everyone, shut your eyes. Don't tell Tracy. And can I also say as well, Johnny can vouch for me. Every single time I finish a day on Crafters TV, I always clean and sweep up after myself. I never expect Tracy, Jake, John, or you little fibber, yeah. You little fibber. Johnny's just gone, do you? Excuse me, Johnny, please correct yourself. Please correct yourself, Johnny. Yes, I do, thank you very much. I do. I never expect the guys to it, or I know George and Charlotte will also help tidy it up. Oh no, you've just got to walk it. You've got to walk in. He's actually just brought through the brush for me. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you for that, Liam. But yes, I do always clean up after myself. I've still got, yeah, you're a bit early, Liam, because I've still got a couple of colours to go. He's left it there for me. He's left it. So we can take another few off here, and then let's take that one. So now we're going to go to the blush set, and then we're going to then take some of this one. And then, because we've already coated the other strips with the other colour, this won't stick to the previous colour because there's nothing for it to stick to. So what we can do is then scrape this off. What's also really good, for instance, let's say the blush, let's say I just dabbed it, wiped off that excess, now there's still remaining sticky tape there. So if I come with another colour, we can then mix it up if you want to and create two colours. What I would say for that one is have a separate takeaway container to put the mixed colours into, because you don't want to decant mixed colours into one pot. Well, you know, you can if you want to, but I wouldn't. It's nice just to have a separate. For instance, this one now, all this excess will have a mix of blush and purple. So that will go, this one, because we've got quite a bit here, that will not be binned. That will go into a little container I'll find after the show. And then last but by no means least, let's take some of that excess off, and then we're going to come in now with the last strips, and we're going to peel that one off. We're going to peel that one off. Remember, I've got all this space. I could be adding more strips of my red liner tape if I want to, or you can use less. But what we can then do is then go in and then take the lapis blue. Just to say, absolutely, Lynn's saying use different sponges for different colours. Absolutely. I'm just doing that because I don't quite have the luxury of time. But at home, I have one sponge, or I've got half a sponge for each colour, and it just also stops any contamination. So let's go in with all of this lapis blue, and then we're just going to scrape that on with my finger. And then the more you use these, the finer and finer and finer they're going to get. So you're going to start with really, really chunky flakes, and then over the weeks and months as you use them, you use it, you scrape it, decant it into the little takeaway containers, and then that's when it's going to get finer and finer and finer. So we're just going to go in now and take all that excess off. We're just going to then scrape that off, and I say scrape loosely, because it's a really, really fine sponge, so it's not going to mark it. If you do run out of any sponge, please don't use one of those harsh kitchen sponge. You know, it's got the green harsh back to it, because that will scrape off all of the flakes. If you do need another one, go for a light sponge, a baby sponge, or even the blending sponges from our Spectrum Noir blending tools. You can use them. But look at that, we've created in real time our own background with the flakes there, and that could be your double-sided tape, that could be your tape runner. Hobby Maker last week, I done a reel of our dotty tape runner and then put the flakes on, and then you get all these little dots. But that could be your die cuts with your double-sided adhesive sheets. That could be the Stay Sticky glue that you get included as well. What about, remember all of your, we don't even have them here, but your Stay Sticky pens. That's what your Stay Sticky pens are for. Write your name, doodle, draw, whatever you want. Let that set for a few seconds and then go over with the flakes there. So within this one here, you're getting so much flakes and glue and tools for your money there. Just one pack, which is 3 of these ones. 3 of these ones would be $14.99 or $19.95 on its own. You're getting the 2 sets and all the glue and tools as well for $18.98 or $21.92. Platinum is $15.18 or $17.54. What I do want to say is it was a star buy yesterday, which ended after 24 hours. I personally, myself, I asked for it this morning to be kept on. They did agree. Well, Emma kind of did in the end. Johnny made it happen. Good guy, good guy. So that's why it's still a star buy for another 24 hours, because it was me that asked for it. So just in case you wonder, I said it finished after 24 hours and they've still got it on. Down to myself. So $15.18, $17.54. I better do a little bit of tidying up. We're going to be back in a little moment after we've shown you this little video.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly
What does
how
she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action. If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
I have to give you a laugh. Jamie keeps saying, you're drinking, you're drinking, you're drinking. Because I did say to the guys, because it's so hot, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not good at keeping up with my water or juices, my hydration. So I said to Jamie, right, by the end of wake up call, for this first show today, I want to at least drink a whole one of this one. And I am falling behind. And he keeps saying, bless him, he's like, you drinking? You drinking? So thank you for keeping me going, Jamie. I'm not quite there yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We all need a Jamie in our life, don't we? We've got Lynn Martin saying, Craig, do you have to use... Oh, sorry, I did answer that one, didn't I? Do you have to use... Oh, no, it's a different one, actually. Craig, do you have to use different sponges for different colours with the flakes? No. No, not at all. What you can do is once you've used one, make sure, for instance, if you use the blue, just make sure a lot of that excess blue is off, and then you can go and use it for another one if you want to. No problem at all. Or maybe keep one for the blush, one for the cosmic, one for the patina, because we've got a few different ones. So yeah, you don't have to have two separate ones. We've got, wow, that's stunning, Craig. I recently had gotten all the flakes. Well, I'll read that. Wow, Craig, that's stunning. I recently have gotten all of the flakes, I think that's meant to say. I love this idea. Thanks for sharing. You're very welcome. We've also got Sandra Dundasa saying, Craig, would these foam painting brushes for kids be suitable for Gilding flakes? Yeah. As long as it's not a harsh sponge. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what would work as well? You probably won't do this, because you're going to keep them for your ink pads, but if you got your blending brushes, you know, the new ones, when they were in stock, they're really nice and soft. They would work as well. I wouldn't, only because I would keep them for my ink pads, but you can absolutely use them as well as if you want to. Diane Hatch is saying, I love that, Craig. Thank you so much. Thank you for the comments on that impromptu demonstration with the Gilding flakes. It is a lot of fun that I know many of you will be having as well. That was it. Lynn Martin was saying, I'm dying to buy the Gilding flakes. This is one of the best deals that we showed you before with the Gilding flakes. So check them out on shoptheday.co.uk.com or .eu. Right, pick of the day. Pick of the day. Wow. We've then got our rotating design board. This is from Totally Tiffany. You're also going to be getting your Nancy tote bag, and you're going to be getting a full pack of your A4 multi-purpose cardstock. Now, today you're going to be paying £30 or $40. You would have been $47.97 or $56.93. That then means your epic saving is $17.97 or $16.93. Even better though, platinum price, that comes down to £24 or $32, and you're going to get double points. You get double points on all of our pick of the days. It is for 24 hours only. It does end at around about 10:59 to be precise the next day, or until stocks last. Now, over the weekend, we don't do a pick of the day. It's Monday to Friday, but what we do, don't go there, Johnny, don't go there. What we do also have on the weekend is we do have a weekend wonder. So it's a weekend version of a pick of the day. So this will end just before the new one launches at 11 a.m. UK time tomorrow, or as stocks last. Now, when it comes to this, your rotating design board on its own is worth $19.99 or $24.95. So that kind of already puts into perspective the value on your platinum. Platinum price being £24 or $32 for it all. Your Nancy tote bag would be $14.99 or $16.99 on its own. And then your cardstock, which we always need, you would be $12.99 or $14.99. Now, your Nancy tote bag is a really, really sizable bag. Now, it will absolutely hold most of your design board. Now, you won't be able to zip the top of it, but as you can see, it can still hold it no problem whatsoever. Your cardstock will also fit in there, no problem at all. That's the Nancy. It's see-through. As Tiffany always says when we've worked together, you see it, you use it, even when it comes to your storage bag. It is wipe clean. You already know that the stitching is absolutely exceptional in the quality of the stitching. You've got a pocket as well at the front. What I absolutely love, not only Totally Tiffany and easy to organise, the straps. The straps don't just end a quarter of the way down or half the way down. What Tiffany designed with all of her tote bags is the straps go all the way round. So that means it's going to take a lot of heavy weight. One thing we do ask, and Tiffany's been asked herself, well, you know, how much of a weight can it withhandle? So what Tiffany will always say, and I always say this as well on the back of Tiffany, if it's too heavy for you to lift, it's too heavy. But other than that, if you can then hold it in here, and you can easily lift that, and on your shoulders, it's going to take the weight, no problem whatsoever. That is the benefit with having those really top quality straps all the way round and not just ending and starting about a quarter of the way down. So that is a really, it's maybe potentially going to be one of my favourite pick of the days, I would say, because we've got a lovely selection of all different tools. That one, perfect for your colouring. So if you're sitting, so for me, as I've explained in the past, on my settee watching TV, I'll sit with my legs upwards and I have my rotating design board on my legs, my knees, and then I start to colour and I actually rotate the design board with my hand. Cake maker, model maker, if you're into your mixed media upcycling in the garage, that's one thing that Tiffany does. One in her garage, she puts the item on it, she sprays it and turns as she goes. Lots of options for it, but that's your pick of the day, £30, $40, which is a fab price, but you are going to be even less, £24 or $32 for you guys stateside, and you're going to be getting your double points as well when it comes to the pick of the day. So keep that one in mind on the website, as they all are, .co.uk.com.au. Please remember as well, there's double points on selected items in celebration of Father's Day this weekend. So it started today and it's going to go into the weekend. Tomorrow with Michelle and Becky, and then Sunday, the first two shows with myself and Michelle, and then I'm going to end Second Chance Sunday. Myself and Lily are back together. So it is selective items. You will just see them across on the website. You're just going to see the icon. Click on that, and we've also got a pick and mix as well on selected items. Click onto that link, you'll see all the details there for you too. But let's have a look at this party bag here, because this is one that we did feature yesterday, and we've got some left. How we've still got some left, I'll never know. £50 or $70, platinum price of £40 or $56. It is here for you guys, Central Europe as well. You just need to go into your website. You're also going to get 50 extra bonus points. If you go for this in your pick of the day, you've then got 100 extra bonus points for doing nothing. That could be enough to take you to that next level of Club Inspire. So always keep that in mind as well, because there's always a benefit for those extra points. Where do we start? Well, let's start where we've all been starting. Now, this is a party bag because this was put together for our cartload warehouse sale yesterday. And it was put together by Debbie, Fisher, Ben and myself, because all three of us were on together. I know. Who thought of that? Who thought of that idea? You had a lot of fun, we had a lot of fun, and you got incredible bargains too. So that's the main thing. Now, within this one here, this is worth £35 on its own, and then for you guys stateside, it is worth, so it's worth £30 or $35. Look at your platinum price. Phenomenal. But what you're also going to be getting is your luxury red cardstock. So you're going to be using that for Christmas, of course, which is just starting in the next few weeks, all across the world in the craft industry. You've got 30 and a bit sheets. So you've got 10 that's shedless glitter, 10 that's mirror, and 10 that is satin. And then you've got an extra little bit of the mirror and an extra little bit of the satin. We've got a 2D embossing folder from Sharon Callis here. Simply run that through your card and you've got a beautiful embossed design. You've then got a 16-piece from the Garden Gnomes. Now this is lovely for this time of the year because you've got the pond, the wheelbarrow, you've got the picnic basket, the wooden signs, you've got some flowers, you've got some sentiments as well. So start to build your summer scene. You've then got your dragonfly edgeable as well. So that one's going to be a nice little edge for your card or your project. We've then got our love in the balloon font. You've got your stamp that says love. You've got the die that says love, where you can die cut it out. But you've also got a couple of words that says with, I, lots of, and you. So you can have some fun with love, you know, I love you lots, love you, etc., etc. We've then given you our 4x6 peony blooms cut and emboss folder. Now I'd done a craft along just last month there with this collection here, so you can always go back, rewatch and get ideas and inspiration for all the products I'm showing you. We've then got our elegant roses. This is from Knitwit. If you are new to Knitwit or new to us, Knitwit are a Canadian company. They're a digital company. You will only ever find physical crafting tools from Knitwit from us at Crafters Companion. They give us their designs, their colour palettes. We then come along and then bring them into the crafty world when it comes to actual physical crafty tools. We've got Think Happy Thoughts. That's a lovely big sentiment stamp. We've got Woodland Fairies, so it's another edgeable there, but how elegant, sophisticated. I would do what that finished sample has done, and that's just do it into black card, and you get that silhouette sort of feel. We've then got, now it was from the Lily collection many moons ago, but it has nothing to do with lilies. You have got With Love and Congratulations, 2 dies there. We've then also got from our past Sarah Signature collection, it is a 2D embossing folder, 4x6. It is like a rainbow within that stitchwork effect, and that is in there. Then Ben did pop in a glossy highlights, so that gives you the same effect as your dewdrops. You're just going to then pop them onto your project. They're going to dry crystal clear. And then last but by no means least, we've got I Hate Presents, Said No One Ever. Do you know what these would work well with? The cute character gift tags. Because they're just little stamps, they're going to fit within the panel of your cute character gift tags, or even the Christmas ones. So you can use that one. From that same set, Best Gift Ever, I Should Know I Bought It. And then you've also got, at least it's not a gift card. All of that would be £140, just over £140, or just over $187. That means you're saving £90.84 or $117.40. Today's price, so if you are not in Club Inspire on any level, everyone that's not in Club Inspire would be £50 or $70, which is exceptional. But if you are in Club Inspire, like most of you are, if you're platinum level, that's then going to be £40 or $56 for all of that. And if you are in Club Inspire, no matter what level you're at, you will get 50 extra bonus points as well. So the chances are, if it was myself, chances are you're probably going to have 1 or 2 items from that bag. The value is that exceptional that gift it to the grandkiddies so they've got their own little set, or the son, daughter, niece, nephew, give it into the schools or a charity or craft club or craft crop. They will absolutely love it as well. But I think with that value there, it absolutely is worthwhile going for it, even if you've got 1 or 2 items from there to use. Let's have a look. We're going to have a look at our colour blend in a moment, but what we have got is we have got Sandra done that. Oh, so I answered that one there, didn't I, about the brushes for the kiddies, which you could absolutely do that. Diane's just one of many in saying, I love this. I'm glad that you love that. Quite a few, you're just saying exactly the same as well on the back of the Gilding Flakes. So really, really glad that you like that little demonstration, and I hope you got your Gilding Flakes. But we're going to carry on. We're going to have a look at something now that is a special set. So once this one has gone, it has gone. Now these are not brand new colours, but it's a new configuration. Now within this one here, it is that special edition where you have got some of the most beautiful and usable colours that you will use when it comes to the colouring with your pencils. Now it's the colour blend packed full of pigment, absolutely smooth and creamy to lay down. There is absolutely no filler within these ones here, and what we mean by that is inexpensive ones will maybe tend to pack the actual colour with, you know, kind of wood shavings or anything like that to actually bulk out the pencil. We don't do that with colour blend. You get pure colour, which means they're going to last such a long time. 24 of these ones you are getting, special edition. Once they're gone, they are gone. £14.99 or £20.97. Usually when you see special edition out there, a tenner has been added or 20 quid has been added. No, what we've done is we've taken off £10 or $13.98, and then Club Inspire means even more has been taken off. So if you are Club Inspire at platinum level, you're going to be $11.99 or $16.78. Now, if like me, you've already got the full colour blend set, it is special edition. So not new colours, but I have to have it. I have to have it to complete my set here. And for that price, you can absolutely get away with doing that, no problem whatsoever. And because of the colour tones, they're going to work really well. You've got skin tones, you've got hair tones, you've got floral tones, you've then got your foliage tones as well. You've got the male tones, the sea tones with the blues. So you've got a lovely array of all of these colours to work with. $11.99 or $16.98. That is also on Shop the Day, as everything else is on the website, .co.uk.com or .eu. Go into Shop the Day. That's where you're going to find everything with myself and Jan from Masterclass, and then from our Friday evening UK time, Colour Your World. So let's dive straight in to more colouring. And this is all about the Academy of Colour. Academy of Colour has been busy already today, and I've only just verbally touched around it. I know I did use a couple of the pens within the cute character tags. Now this is all about education, education, education. Who do you get the education from? Well, the one and only, head of Spectrum Noir, her baby, Leanne. Now within this one here, you're going to get everything that I'm showing you. You're going to be getting all of the folders, the dividers, the pockets as well for you to store everything in, and you're getting all that education. But this is about alcohol colouring. This is also about, I knew I was going to pick the wrong one. Two seem to have appeared. I was like, where's that second one appeared from? Still don't know where. But this is the full one now. So what this is about your alcohol pens, but also it's about your water-based pens, and it's about the techniques. Now these are your duo colour alcohol pens. You do get a blender in here as well. Now, as I was saying before about the colour blend pencils, these aren't new colours as such. You will see some of these ones within your classic range, but these are duos. So what you've got, for instance, within this grey, you've got two duos that complement each other. Ice Grey 2, Ice Grey 5. You've got a lovely brush nib on all of them, and same with all of the colours. You've got that two tones, so they work and complement each other. If you've done any of the add-ons of the Academy of Colour, many of them will tie in over time. However, the education itself from this one, because this was the original one, Leanne does lots of education with just from what's in this first set here. So you've got all the duo alcohol pens. You've got your duo aqua pens. So same concept where you've got a certain shade here or a certain colour, and you've got two shades together. But what you've then got is your water spritzer. You've then got your two really, really elegant and sophisticated black paintbrushes, and then your white pigment pen as well to do your little light shadows onto your designs and your colouring. So that's in there. But then all the education is all about these stamps. So you're getting the fairy, you're getting the florals, you're getting the butterfly, you're getting hair tones, you're also getting skin tones there. Then what you're also going to be getting is you're also going to be getting more florals, more butterflies, some sentiments. You've got the roses there. That's then where you're going to take some of these shapes, and then you're going to bring in what you've started to learn from Leanne and start to colour. Now this one is a key one to me. And the four key ones are these at the top here. You've got the love heart, you've then got the cylinder, the circle, and then you've got the triangle. So one of the first things Leanne will do is she will teach you the light source of where to colour on something half round like a love heart, cylinder, full circle, and a triangle, because you've got different depths depending where the sun or the moonlight's coming in. Once you've learnt that, you can then start to transition that through to things like cherries, or the luminaire down at the bottom, or the lantern, the plant pot that you can see here. So there is a process, there is a concept as to why you get what you get. You do get some alcohol cardstock. You also get some watercolour card as well, and you also get a thick piece of acetate that also has Spectrum Noir written on that. That is going to be your mixing palette. You're then going to mix your duo colour aqua pens on that one that then Leanne will step you through. But don't forget, you do get that full binder as well with all of the index cards. You're going to get all of the pockets in as well. It's all about storage. Then let's not forget, education, education, education. You've got a QR code inside here. Zap that QR code. You don't need an app. Simply open up your photo camera on your phone, hover. It's then going to take you where you need to go. And as Debbie said yesterday, even the QR code within this one, when you zap it, it's going to open the education for all of the other ones that Leanne's done. So you can absolutely go and watch them as well if you want to, even although you've got the original set. £85, $115. You are going to be a platinum price of £68 or $92. If you're going to go for this and you're not in Club Inspire, please join Club Inspire first. It is free, and that means today you would then get it at that platinum price for doing nothing, no additional cost, 20% off your very first order. This could be your first order after joining Club Inspire. When I say that, you've maybe already ordered from us before, but not as Club Inspire. Join Club Inspire for free, and then your first order after joining Club Inspire is where you get that 20%. It's between you and me, you and me, you and me. Right, so we're going to have a look at our Aqua Blend pencils in a moment. What I would like you to do, while you're across on the website on that Shop the Day, we've got Father's Day coming up on Sunday on the 18th. Now that is for you guys stateside as well, and some places around the globe. Mother's Day is always different. It's March in the UK usually. It's about May time for you guys stateside. Father's Day always tends to be exactly the same. So we've got double points on selective items across on our website. That goes for .co.uk, .com or .eu. Go onto the website, homepage, bam, it's there. Click on it, and then you can then have a little scroll through and see what is there. What we've also got as well is a pick and mix on selective items. That's also going to be on that homepage of our website. All the details are there when it comes to how many you can buy for whatever cost, but we've got a great big selection there for you to have a look at. We've even managed to keep a lot of the Cartload Warehouse sale deals that myself and Debbie were featuring throughout the day yesterday, and then myself, Debbie and Ben were showcasing last night. Many of them are still there. Many did sell out, but many are still available. What I would say as well, just keep an eye on upcoming Cartloads and craft vaults, because when you install something new in a place, such as a warehouse, things could be found. I'm just saying, you never know. You never know. Maybe I had a conversation with Emma and Johnny this morning, and things may be found that you may see coming into craft vaults and Cartload. So keep that one in mind. So when you come to these shows, don't miss them, because you might find some goodies. I can't tell you when, and I don't know when. I genuinely don't. I'm just saying, keep an eye out for all these additional shows. Out of this world deal, let's have a look at this one here. This one is your Aqua Blend pencils. Busy for this one. I think maybe some of you that are either new to us, new to Crafters Companion, or lots of you have actually come from Academy of Colour. You didn't want to colour, or you didn't think that you could colour. Leanne's given you the confidence that you're now, right, I've tried water-based colouring with water-based pencils with Leanne. Let's stock up and let's get practicing with these ones. So this is a buy two, get one free within these ones here. You're going to be £48 or $58. You're going to be saving £26.97 or $31.97. Essentially, it's kind of like the price of one of the tins, but platinum price, £38.40 or $46.40. For your portrait collection, you've then going to get your landscape collection, and then you're also going to be getting your essential collection. They do exactly as they say on the tin, no pun intended, but this is colours all based for the portrait. So if you got those beauty stamps that we've had, this is going to be perfect for that. If you've then got your landscape collections of stamps or dies, that's going to be perfect for that. Or maybe you just want to have that generic collection of colours from Aqua Blend pencils. That is going to be a good one as well. So you've got something for all of your colouring needs when it comes to the landscapes, it comes from the portraits, or just the essentials. So all of them for £48 or $58. They are a platinum price of £38.40 or $46.40. Please remember these are water-based, so you can do lots of different techniques as well. You can draw the colour out, you can blend the shavings, spritz water on your watercolour card, and then do the shavings of the pencil. Spritz again, gives you a firework explosion. If you're going to go for them, can I just urge you to pop in the basket what we showed you before, and that is the actual special edition. Now, this one here, some of the colours may cross over. They may cross over because these are not brand new colours, but there is a limited edition set. So when it comes to the price of the limited edition sets, $11.99 or $16.78, it would be worthwhile popping them in as well. It's entirely up to you. Of course you don't have to. You're in full control as to what you want to purchase. If you're like, Craig, no, I don't want them. You don't have to go for them, but they're going to work, they're going to complement. And as I say, special edition. If you're like me and have the full set of colour blends, you always want that special edition. I was always like that with the big branded candles that you get out there. I was always a sucker for the American ones that we could never get here. Had to buy the UK ones, such as Bahama Breeze that Karen Sorrell very kindly sent me a while back. So that was your colour blend pencil. That was the special edition we just had a look at there. And then when it comes to your stamps, you're going to want to clean them. And I do clean mine now. I never used to. I used to be very, very bad because I used to think that stamps were like a wok. They worked better if you didn't clean them. You know, your food tasted better from a wok if it wasn't cleaned. Now, I don't have a wok. If I did, I probably still wouldn't clean that because I know many out there still stand by saying, don't clean out your wok. Yeah, that's right, Johnny, yeah. I watch a lot of programmes on the Food Network, and a lot of people do say that. But when it comes to your stamps, it is worthwhile cleaning them. And this is going to give you the ability with absolute ease to do that. Now, you are going to get both of them. You need both of them. You're getting both of them. So within these ones here, don't clean your wok with this one, just to clarify, you know, as I said, don't clean your wok. That's what the experts say out there in the culinary world. What we have got here is the full set. Now, in launch, when this launched in our birthday event, 17th birthday event last year, it sold out. Got it back a while later, it sold out. I think that came back on its own, it sold out. That came back on its own, it sold out. We have had these back together since, but we've got it again today. £20.98 or $27.90. For both, our platinum price, $16.78 or $22.32. You've got 2 sponges on each side of your actual stamp cleaning station. One, you're going to spritz your stamps with that stamp cleaning solution and then give it a rub within one side of the foam, which is the clean side. And then on the other side, you're just going to give that another rub, and then that's going to dry your stamp. Whether it is your alcohol-proof, waterproof, whether it is your pigment, whether it's your duo, your shimmer, whether it is your water reactive or your quick dry, is going to work for them. Just to say though, quick dry may still stain your stamps, but it will clean the colour off. So don't worry about that. If you're using it, quick dry, and you're saying, Craig, ink's not coming off, some of the quick dries won't come off. It will stain your stamp, but they still work a treat afterwards. So that is that one that we've just shown you there. And we're going to have a look at one more. That was, oh my gosh, no way, that is the time. Holy smokes, that time has absolutely flown in. Absolutely flown in. Thank you so, so much for all of your comments coming in today, keeping me nice and, well, welcomed with your company. We've got Rhonda saying, good morning, everyone. Been watching while making a cup of tea. That's exactly what I'm away to have in a moment once I go and get a hug from Jan. Rosalinda is saying, my Academy colour is still in the box. Once my room is finished, I'll pop the seal. I'll let you off on that one because I know you're having your room done, and I probably wouldn't open mine till it was completely done. As soon as it's done, get that out the box. Theodos is saying, Stephanie Theodos, I'm still working on my Academy of Colour lessons. So much information. I love it. We've got Grace that's now popped on, and she's saying that Hannah's in saying, Craig, I have a cupboard full of those candles. Yankee candles, let's face it. But I lost my sense of smell in COVID, so they've been sat there for a year. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's horrible to hear. You've still not got your sense of smell back. I managed to escape COVID, thankfully. So I never lost my sense of smell. I know Ben did for a while. Leanne did as well. I know it took them a while to get it back. Jamie, did you as well, did you say? Jamie lost his taste, so I hope you do actually find your taste coming back very, very soon. Grace, no, we've not got a vote for the show because I've been all on my Todd this morning within Wake Up Call, so don't worry. Grace will be like, whoa, that's going to be a quick vote that we've got to do there. Could you imagine that? God, can you imagine Susie T? She'd be stressing. She'd be stressing that we've not done a vote just yet. Sandra Dundas says, what a good lad you are, Craig. So good, your halo will choke you. Is that a compliment or not, Sandra? I'm going to take that as a compliment. Right. Jam-packed day coming your way. Jan is in the building. She's going to be here with myself for masterclass, which is all about the cute characters. And then we've got our Friday evening UK time, which is all about Colour Me Happy as well. So she is here safe and sound after that traffic jam. Johnny and Jamie, thank you so much for guiding me between both sides. Rebecca and Grace, thank you very much as well. Thank you all of you for keeping me company within this last couple of hours on Wake Up Call. It has been a pleasure. But don't you worry, demonstrations galore. You know what I'm like when I'm with Jan? I'll do my bit and then I let Jan go with the demonstrations and what she says and how she does our project. So please have a look across on our website. Everything that I will be showing you with Jan all throughout today is there. Shop the day. Have a look at the warehouse clearance items. Many of them are still there, of course, for you to take advantage of. We've got that incredible pick of the day where you're getting the rotating design board, you're getting the Nancy bag, and you're getting that cardstock as well. It will last for 24 hours or while stocks last. If we do still have some stocks, it's going to end just before the Weekend Wonder starts tomorrow with Becky and Michelle. But while you're on the website as well, we've got selective items with double points in celebration of Father's Day here in the UK and USA and other countries across the world this Sunday, so you could take advantage of that. We've also got a lovely selection of pick and mix for you to have a look at as well. Both of these ones here have got their own little kind of home screen item or home screen kind of vision on the website there. So whether it is crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu, that's where you need to go. All of these items I've showed you, everything else that we're going to have a look at with myself and Jan. Take advantage, of course, of the Academy of Colour, because I think we're okay for quantities, but because that is that full educational set with the binder and the tools and Leanne, then of course you are going to be able to use it time after time. Whether you're using it as a first time, whether you're going to go back to refer to, it's there for you to take advantage of. Right, cup of tea time, lunch time, a little bit of sunshine. I'll see you in an hour with Jan. Bye.